What's up? Hi. There's a tree behind us. This video looks kind of grainy to me.
Oh, there's more light on your face now.
What are you doing? That looks weird. That just looks wrong.
It does look weird.
I see lots of people here. Nunda, what's up? Bonne, Terre, Homestead. Backyard Eden. He's the one that did the torch and the.
Oh my gosh, that was such a good idea. Thank you for that.
That was in our garlic video. We'll check that out. Brenda Duncan.
I wasn't expecting that new background. Yeah, it looks weird.
Yeah, and actually, boy, I don't know. Do you think people would work with us to? Because like I want the tree in there, but now like we're kind of off center.
Well, can you like?
I was trying, but the problem is it needs to go that way. That's why we need to. Yeah, maybe.
You have a really squeaky chair.
I'll try to be nice with it. All right, so what's going on, guys? Evening Homesteaders, Breakaway Homestead, Wallace Lake. What's up?
South Georgia Hydroponics. Thank you. It's a very nice tree.
It is. Did you see the video? We made sure we got a very nice tree.
I figure if I have to look at it for a month, it better at least be a nice tree.
But I don't know if you saw the comments on that video. Other people were saying they're the same exact way.
Yeah.
They are the same exact way. So, and as much joking as we like to do, I mean, who wants a junky looking tree? Nobody.
We've had our fair share of those trees. I think our first year, when we lived at our old place, our first year there, we went, and it was almost dark. And we decided to go cut one down.
That sounded familiar.
When we got it home, when we got it set up, it was a major Charlie Brown tree. Yeah, we had to tie it to the doorknob.
We did. That's
to
right.
keep it from falling over.
Was that in the?
Was
that Lansing or Mason?
That was Tecumseh. That was in Tecumseh.
Oh, okay. That wasn't our first year then.
No, it was our first year there. That's the tree that we picked out.
Our first year in Tecumseh.
Yeah.
But not our first year.
No. Right. Yeah, just our first year there.
I do remember that. Yes, I do remember that. Yep.
It was so funny.
The fundamental
you did
home.
Spell my name
What's
wrong.
Up?
It's okay though. Thank you. South Georgia Hydroponics.
Yes. Jenny is a 4-letter word that starts with a J, has one E, one N, one I.
That's right.
In fact, I'm going to make a little graphic on here. It says, whenever we start these live shows, it's going to say, welcome, Mike and Jenny, a couple 4-letter words or something.
It's funny.
The Frankentree.
Frankentree. Oh, that's... yeah.
Was that Stringfield Ridge Farm? If you're watching us while you're fighting with a sewing machine, you could end up stitching your finger.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Is that...
OAG's here. Hi, Charles.
Charles, what's up? Hey, check it out, guys. We still... Actually, I don't know. We still have old Alabama Gardener seeds to give away.
We do.
So, contact us. We've been awful about getting stuff sent out. That's not Jenny's fault. It's not my fault. Nothing. It's just we let things pile up, and when the pile's big enough, we take it to the post office.
Yes.
And
somebody was. Oh, I think it was Holler Homestead was laughing about the hashtags because I put a picture on Facebook of me taking stuff, and some of my hashtags were "It's a chore with kids" and "They touch everything," and she's like, "I love your hashtags." That's right.
I do know what you're talking about. Yep.
It is a chore, especially because they have the candy dish on the counter. So then the whole time they're like, Mom, can we pick a piece of candy? And then it's not just pick a piece of candy. They have to dig through the entire candy dish until they finally decide on a piece of candy. By then, I'm 10 minutes done. So it's a chore.
Oh, Charles, your weatherman says 20s next week. Yeah, actually, I was just watching the weather tonight. I have just very recently started watching the evening news again a little bit. I've been like, man, for 6 years or so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had the news shut off. Jenny will have to tell me there's a new hurricane coming. I don't want to hear it anymore. But I decided...
I only pay attention to weather. That's all I pay attention to.
I decided I should probably know a little bit more what's going on, so I started watching news. But anyways, Charles, I saw they had that cold front, and it's dipping way down to... Or not cold front, the The jet stream is dipping way down there. Yes, we're going to have those 20s as well.
I mean, we're saying we're supposed to hit 50 this weekend, which is completely abnormal.
Big bear, scratch made.
Into December. But then next week we completely tank and our highs maybe get to 30. So, I mean, we are just dropping and finally getting winter weather, but
yeah, this weekend's going to be nice. And we're actually, I think I'm going to try and get the rest of those garlic in the ground this weekend. Try. I saw Brom there.
Yeah, you remember how you had posted he did the pickled eggs? And so they finally tried them and loved them.
That's awesome. That's cool, Brom. That's really cool. Now, before we get going too much, I want to let you guys know that our giveaway tonight is being brought to you by Miss Pauletta at, do I have it on here? Favorite Things, go ahead, you say it.
Favorite Things Gift Collection by Pauletta.
And here's what she has donated to give away. She's donated stuff to us before as well.
Yeah, we've done a giveaway, an apron giveaway. I believe it was Hope's Homestead that won the apron.
I think you're right.
Yep.
I think you're right. So that apron is what she gave to us to give away one night, and that's exactly what we're doing. Her and Jenny are holding it up here.
Faith and I, not her and Jenny. Pauletta's not here.
Yeah, Faith and Jenny. Oh my goodness, guys, I am so tired. I'm going on no sleep here. Faith, that's my daughter, and Jenny are holding it up here, and I wonder if, well, yeah, you can see it there. And then here's the tag off of that.
Homemade.
Yeah, go ahead.
Homemade from Favorite Things Gift Collection by Pauletta.
Handmade.
Handmade. Yeah, homemade, handmade. Same thing. Yeah,
all right,
she
same
makes
thing.
it at home.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then, yes, you can find her on Facebook, her Facebook page. You can order through there, or there's her phone number.
And here's her Facebook page again. Boom.
Yep. So be sure to head over, like her page.
And that had me confused, and Jenny, sorry, that had kind of let me know that you can go to her page and she posts all kinds of aprons and stuff that she's making, and you pretty much contact her, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't have an actual store set up.
No, she doesn't. But so she's got pictures of all of them that she's made, but she also does take custom orders. I found her. So before the. Yeah, see, Holler Homestead wearing her apron from Miss Pauletta right now. So she does. She makes such beautiful stuff.
And if you guys saw our show, what, a week or two ago? Last week. Jenny actually, the shirt that she made.
Yeah.
Miss Pauletta's got some serious skills. And I don't know if she's here. She knows we're doing the giveaway tonight. I don't know if she's going to make it here to say hi. Or she's made a couple of live shows, hasn't she?
I think so, yeah.
I could have sworn I've seen her a couple times, yeah.
But it was before the very first Great Appalachian Homesteading Conference. I had seen that she was going to be a vendor there, and I'm like, oh, well, who's this? I was checking out the vendor list. And so I went to her page, and I saw all of her aprons. I'm like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. And she was doing mommy and me sets. And so it's an adult apron and then a child's apron. I'm like, how cute would that be if the girls and I matched in the kitchen? And so I contacted her and I asked if she was going to have some of those sets at the conference. And she said yes, that she would have some with her. And so I went over, we had talked a little bit back and forth. I was asking her like what pricing was of her aprons, and does she do custom orders? Does she have them small enough for toddler sizes, things like that. And so when we went to the conference, I went over to her booth and introduced.
Don't look at yourself.
I know it's really confusing.
I'm getting rid of it right now.
Introduced myself, and she got all excited because she recognized my name and everything. And I ended up going back over there like 4 or 5 different times throughout the day, and I did. I bought a mommy and me set that was for Faith and I bought another one for Grace, so we all could have our own little special aprons in the kitchen. And then since then I bought you one. I bought one for each of the boys.
Yep.
I got one for my mom.
Yep.
Like, everybody's getting aprons for Miss Pauletta. They're just so cute. And she's always posting stuff, and I'm like, oh, that one's so cute. I want that one. But I have a drawer full of aprons. Like, I want them all. So, but yeah. And then last year we got, I guess it was this year, earlier this year at the second conference, I got to see her again and everything. And looking forward to seeing her again next year in May. So.
That's awesome. This will be our third time seeing.
Yeah, this will be our third time.
But I didn't even know at the first conference. I didn't even know Jenny had really been talking. Jenny's just like, "Oh, that's Miss Pauletta. I want to go see her." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then I think we're sitting there talking, and I was like, "Oh, you guys have talked before?"
Yeah, she's like, "It's so nice to see somebody that I've talked to," and he's like, "What?" Yeah, hey, that happens.
I saw 1870s Homestead was here. There's some good friends of ours off Facebook, or I'm sorry, Instagram. Well, and Facebook.
And Facebook, yeah.
But they were at the Hoot Nanny.
Yes.
And they made this post on their Instagram this week. Did you see that?
Yes.
And their post says, ready or not, here we come.
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, link in bio. So you go to the bio, and it's their YouTube channel. It sounds like, and I could be wrong, but they could be making YouTube videos it kind of sounds January 1st-ish. So go subscribe to them, check them out. They are super cool people. And
do you have pictures of that?
Oh, I don't on here. I'm an epic fail.
Do you want me to go grab it?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's epic fail on my part. Oh no, 1870s, don't be nervous. Oh, that's awesome. I think I've jokingly bugged you a couple times about doing videos, but that's really awesome. We can't wait to see them. I know they'll be awesome. Right, Jenny?
Oh yeah, no doubt. We don't have a video of them putting Faith up on the roof to get the toys.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad. You know, it's a good thing Jenny is my memory, because I have no memory. But that's right. 1870s, he lifted her up there, lifted Faith up onto the roof of that pavilion to get the what?
It was a football.
A football off of there. Yep.
And the tree.
Oh yeah, and put her in the tree. Yes, that's right. Yep. So.
Here,
all right.
I got to scooch my chair back.
So, we see Scratch Made Homesteads here. Scratch Made Homestead, a.k.a. Tanner's Pecans and Candies, sent us this little box with a sheet of paper right here.
No.
Go ahead, babe.
And by the way, they drew this on the box.
Oh, they drew that?
Or somebody did. Yeah, because remember I showed you Danny and Wanda's? And
it was different.
It had their bench. It had Danny and Wanda's bench on it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure exactly who drew on the box, but it's a beautiful box.
It is.
Keep the box.
It
says Merry Christmas from our Homestead to yours, and I can't get the box back open. I shut it too hard. There we go.
We gotta remember we're on a card table set up in front of the tree, so if things are really jiggly, it's not the dining room table that it's normally on.
We got pecans.
And oh yeah, and more pecans.
Pecan pieces. And pecan meal.
Leslie, I think, or maybe it was Danny.
It was Danny.
Danny said to take some of that pecan meal and coat a venison steak with it.
He said, "You'll thank me later."
Yes, I'm sure we will. So I am going to try that, I think. Or we are going to try that.
That was really neat to get in the mail. Thank you guys
and we love
very
pecans.
much. Oh, yeah. All of us do.
Is there anybody that doesn't like pecans?
Hillary.
Really? Yes. Oh, speaking of Hillary.
Hillary. My sister.
What's that called? A segue or something?
Yeah. That was kind of funny that just led right into
that. That is kind of funny.
But yes, thank you, Scratch Made. That was awesome. That was so sweet of you to send that. Oh, and they also sent 4 white chocolate snowmen.
Yes. Oh, the kids already.
But the kids have since devoured those.
Yes. Oh, all them pecans.
Yes, Bonne Terre, congrats on the new nephew.
Okay, yeah.
That is what we're going with. Last night.
We'll open a picture of you. Just
okay.
Okay.
Last night, my brother and sister-in-law had their first baby Riker. He's so stinking cute. He has this cutest little softest cry. It's so cute. So we got to go up to the hospital this afternoon and meet him. So Mama and baby are doing very good.
They are. Speaking of Mama, here's Mama.
There's Mama. First baby, 30 hours of labor.
Woo-wee, 30 hours.
Yes. And there's Daddy.
That's Jenny's brother. That's the one you may have seen in some other Live
like
shows.
the Nerf gun.
He's the one with the Nerf gun wars.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Yep.
the troublemaker.
Yep.
So, and all the kids got a chance to hold him. There's
Let's see
TJ,
if that comes up good. Yeah, that's coming
Mr. Andrew. Riker
Oh.
was looking at Drew. He was just staring at him. I'm like, you're going to
Oh,
wrestle
yeah.
him one day. I said, you're going to take him down. And Riker's just
Yeah.
staring at him.
Just
it was so
smiling. Riker
So
was really
cute.
all over him.
cute. He was.
Yep. His name's Riker. Ryker, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
He
His
is so
face.
sweet.
Gooby Dooby.
She was in heaven. She
Oh,
loves
my
babies.
gosh.
She was so excited when I told her yesterday morning that they were at the hospital. She like jumped across the bed and had me in a bear hug and was hugging me and squealing. And I was like, yes, it's so exciting.
And just in case you just joined us and we just showed you all these pictures of our kids and Jenny and I holding a baby, we did not have a baby.
That's not ours.
Jenny's brother and sister-in-law,
Yes, sister-in-law.
brother and his wife
Yep.
had baby Riker. Yep.
Baby Riker, their first baby.
Oh yeah, that's quite a kid.
He's so cute.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
So everybody's doing good though. They're all healthy and exhausted.
Oh, let's see what's going on.
Everybody's talking about how sweet the
It
baby.
didn't even dawn on me until did Hillary say it? I think that Grace is no longer
yeah.
the youngest one in
Yeah.
the Broad family. Grace is no longer the youngest one.
Yep, she was the baby, but she has been kicked off her throne.
Poof!
Riker is now the baby, but he is so
All
sweet.
right, easy, Timothy, easy. Prepper Rabbit, how you doing?
Yeah, Mike was making a joke. He's like, how much you want to bet Mom's going to start talking about babies now? And I was like, hey, what's one more added? I mean, we're already outnumbered.
And my response is, that's what you said with number 4 as well.
Well, it just continues on from here.
Oh, here they're all starting. Time for another one, y'all.
I would.
Glad you're back, Jason. How you been, Prepper Rabbit? Let's do this one more time. Our giveaway tonight is from Pauletta at Favorite Things Gifts Collection by Pauletta. We'll do that giveaway here hopefully the next 10 minutes. And just to boom, 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 boom. This is what you're getting.
Yeah, notice how fast Mike changed the subject. Yes.
The apron, not Jenny, but the apron is what you're getting. And there it is. She sent that to us to give it to you guys as a giveaway. Oh, Scratchmade needs another Pauletta apron.
Aren't they so...
You really can't have too many.
No, you really can't. You really can't.
And I gotta tell you, she is the sweetest lady you'll probably ever meet.
She is. She absolutely is.
Next time we're in Tennessee for that conference, I'm going to weasel my way onto her porch and have a couple bottles of wine with her, I think.
Queen Anne Farm said, sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Well, we were just talking about that Miss Pauletta from Favorite Things Gift Collections by Pauletta. Sent us an apron to give away tonight. That is our giveaway prize.
Please go like her page and browse through there a little bit. Sorry, go ahead.
Out.
Yep.
And what else? We were talking about our
We're talking about new nephew.
New nephew. Yep, we got a new nephew in the family that was born yesterday.
Yep.
There's Mama and Baby. Baby Riker. And there's Daddy.
That's Jenny's brother.
Yep. And there's Mr. Squishy. He's so
Mr. Squishy.
He's so sweet.
All right, there's a quick recap. Enough baby talk.
He's like, no, that's it.
I got the perfect thing to get Jenny off baby talk. She doesn't even know I had put these on the computer.
You cut his head off.
Yeah, it is kind of, well, it's because of the way I have the program set up. So yeah.
For the first time in a long time, finally got to go horseback riding. Got to take CJ out. He was feeling pretty good, and it was nice. It was the weather.
Nunda,
was
go
pretty
cut
nice.
one. Go cut one, Nunda. Go do it. The house smells amazing.
It does. Yeah, seriously, you need to go cut down a tree.
Hold on, before we talk about horse, can I interrupt you?
No, you're already on
because I think we should do that real quick. Check out Bonne, Terre, Homestead on Facebook.
We love you, Nunda.
Facebook group. She's got an awesome Facebook group. Facebook page, Instagram. All her links are in the description of this video. So we appreciate that. Nunda, also, if you could please, the link to Pauletta should be in the description of this video too. Oh, has
she done beat you to it?
Man, you on it, girl. All right. Now back to our regularly scheduled stuff. Horse.
Yes, finally got to take him out for a ride. So I took him to the farmer's field across the road. It was a bean field, but he's obviously harvested it. And he did really good. I don't know. I think that was probably our most successful ride. Can't have horsey babies. Sorry, Jason. CJ's not equipped for horsey babies. And honestly,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I would want a horse baby anyways.
Yeah.
They're too lippy. Too mouthy.
But what was really cool on this ride was you went across the street.
Yep, that's what I said.
Oh, did you?
Yep, went across the road to the farm. I tried, so you can see where the dirt line is. So the one farmer, he hasn't tilled up his field yet. And I don't know how that's showing up in the program, babe, if you want to check it.
Oh,
and so...
Yeah.
Okay,
behind the horse.
Yeah, so I'm in the bean field, and then the other farmer tilled his wife.
Why don't you also explain the vest?
Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
He tilled it, and so I went to go into the tilled area, but that is some soft ground, and
oh yeah,
CJ sank a little farther down than what I was comfortable with. So,
but on this ground here, you were good.
Yeah, but on the bean field, we were good, and he did very well. I am wearing an orange vest because it is gun season. Or today was the last day, so it's gun season. So just as a precaution, because, I mean, you know, this giant 1,200-pound horse, somebody's going to mistake it for a deer.
Right.
And I'm riding on the back of a deer.
Right.
So just as a precaution. But then after CJ and I went for a ride, came back to the pasture, and all the kids got to... Well, we didn't have TJ this weekend, that weekend that we rode. But the other kids got to hop up on CJ's back and go for a little ride.
Was that one giant hedge of arbor...
Those are, I have no idea what kind of trees those are. I think they're a type of cypress.
Yeah, I think.
But I'm not.
Maybe.
I don't remember what the actual name was.
We're not good at all that stuff.
No. But. Yeah.
Mark Jones says mares are a pain.
Yeah, they are. But those were already in place. I can't say yeah they are because I haven't had one, but I've heard a lot of stories about mares being very marish, and I'm full of enough attitude. I don't need to deal with a horse with an attitude. Mr. Grumpy here, we did a little bit of a change with his most recent trim, and he got a little bit sore. Hold on one moment. And he got grumpy, and that was enough attitude enough. I don't want a mare.
I was just going to say, the two girls loved their rides, giggling their butts off. Andrew wanted off right away. We
went down the hill and right back up the hill, and that was enough for Andrew.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't want to ride. So.
Okay, so.
Thank you, Pia.
Our group, Pratt family. What is it, baby?
Pratt family Homestead
I'm
friends.
sleeping here.
You are.
Where's it at? There it is. Our group keeps giving us plenty of ammunition for the show, so we're going to run through that right now. We asked them for jokes and possibly some Christmas or holiday pictures for tonight. And as usual, they came through. Let's go with this one first. How do you know Santa has to be a man? Is this like a sexist thing? Is somebody going to yell at me?
Probably.
Oh.
You're getting in trouble.
I don't know. But you agreed that it was true. All right.
Yeah.
Here's the answer.
Deep South.
Deep South Homestead. Brenda says no woman is going to wear the same outfit year after year.
Yeah. See, Pia said beard, which is kind of what I said.
Oh.
When you read it to me earlier, I was like, right, the beard.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. No woman's going to wear the same outfit year after year. Which I would have. I love clothes. I don't enjoy shopping for myself, but I love clothes. I love shoes. I love boots. I always have. I have already planned out what I'm going to wear for Christmas to make sure it's not what I wore for Christmas last year.
I hear you.
And I'm like, I need to go buy a new shirt.
Right.
I wore this for Thanksgiving. I can't wear this for Christmas.
Another one from Brenda. What does Santa call reindeers that don't work? And all I'll say is 'tis the season. That's almost over here, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, Big Bear's leaving.
Oh, night, Jason Robin.
Good luck with trapping season.
Woohoo! I still need to watch some of Big Bear's trapping videos. We've been having
or whatever.
We're still catching rats too, Jason. If you're still listening, we're still catching them. I mean, not in the near the frequency, but
no.
Yeah. Gons, you're right on track there. Yep. It is dinner.
I'm lost.
Gons.
Oh yeah.
AKA Mike Carey.
I was looking for it lowercase still.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was awesome that we know Mike Carey from our group.
Yes.
And I mean we know Gons, but
my phone is going off.
Trapping mice. All right, so let's look at a couple Christmas things. This is
oh, the Holler Homestead. Oh my God, y'all! A mouse ran across my foot in the kitchen tonight. Woo! Yo, you need some traps. You need some traps. Get with Big Bear.
Get a hold of Big Bear. Get some traps.
Mm-hmm. I had one. I was sitting editing Mark and Hillary's maternity photos. And so I was sitting at the desk, which is right. My hand's all backwards. Sorry for the crazy. Right over there. And I had one foot up in the chair with me, and I had one foot on the floor, and a mouse ran and just smacked right into the side of my foot. I was like, what? I put both feet up. I was like, nope. That was before we got trapped.
We actually here recently, that might have been recently, but we haven't had a huge problem in the house like we have in the past. I mean, in the past, we'd watch them run across the kitchen right in front of us and run through the living room in front of us.
It was bad before, but no, it hasn't been that bad.
And we haven't been trapping any in the house. They just aren't around as much.
Yeah.
Although, we did get rid of some before all that, I guess, too.
Yeah, I think we've caught one in the house like this year. But
how loud do you suppose Meg screamed?
Oh, I'm sure she screamed pretty good.
That's funny.
I had a mouse running around the passenger side of the work truck when I drove it to get feed. Now, like, I'd be pulled over out of the car, like, nope.
Oh, it seems like I'm out. Seems like I need to say something. Cindy said something that I need to say or something.
I think you did this last time. Oh, that was with Amanda. That's what it was.
I have to go back look in our group real quick. I think there's something Cindy shared or something that I wanted to say.
Oh, the horse that needs to be rehomed?
No, we're not talking about that.
It's not a mare.
Say who that is.
Rachel Stafford. That 1870s homestead.
Yes, thank you.
Did your brain fry?
Completely fried. I'm telling you guys, I've had no sleep. But here's some of her Christmas picture. Here is Allie. Allie has always been extremely active on our page and our group. We really appreciate her support. She's in here sometimes in the chat. I don't think I've seen her.
I don't think I've seen it either.
Look what Daryl built. Did you read this one?
I did, yes.
5 years ago in our old house, Daryl made a huge outside menorah, right? I said that right? Maybe you should read.
He set it all up on a timer, and when sunset
can I see it?
came,
okay, yeah.
The initial candle was lit, called the... Okay, I'm not familiar. Shemesh.
I'm not either.
The one that is higher than all the others. And each night, one additional candle was lit, as we do with the small ones in the house.
And if anybody can pull that off, I know Daryl can.
That's awesome.
Daryl is pretty handy.
Yes, that is really cool.
All right. So what time is it, babe? It is 9:30. Do you want to go ahead and do the giveaway, or?
Yeah, we can do the giveaway.
Hey, Nunda, please share a link to your group so that people can go like it. We'd really appreciate that.
You do that.
Backyard eating in the attic was one thing. In my kitchen, it's not cool. When we very first moved in, I played it off like it was no big deal. but the kids have these like hanging ceilings that really only hang about that far off the real ceiling. They can't. They're not that deep.
No.
And you could hear.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids were like, I'm like, Tony, that's no big deal. And I'd be like, I'm getting out of here.
There was a couple nights, one of them would come down, because they have bunk beds. So the older kids are up top, so TJ's up top in the boys' room and Faith's up top in the girls' room. And TJ would come down and was like, Mom, I hear a mouse running like right above my head. I'm like, well, the good thing is it's not coming through the ceiling, so just go back to bed. And I'm like, I would not be able to sleep in there. I would be on the couch. Like, good night. That's it. Could not do that.
So I've already
it's
forgot.
Funny.
I've already forgot. Let's go ahead and do this giveaway. Do you want to hold that up and show?
Do you have it?
I do. It's right here.
Okay. Oh, nice armpit shot.
Yeah, there.
Everybody wanted to
How's that?
see
Good thing there's no smell-o-vision.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to laugh about that for a while now.
Right, part-time permies. I would agree.
Now, what do you guys think of? Miss Pauletta said it reminds her of pizza. I was thinking of a picnic.
Candy cane.
Or like a backyard barbecue. What do you guys think? What does it remind you of? It's so stinking cute.
It is.
I think Grace's American Girl doll one has one very, very similar.
Oh, okay.
It's super cute.
She's awesome.
She is.
Super awesome. I do not pay him to do this.
No. That's Nunda's group. Everybody
Yay!
go to Nunda's group.
Everybody click on Nunda's stuff and go like it.
Picnic, backyard barbecue. See? Like, everybody's...
There you go. All right. Yeah. All right, so I've already forgot. Sometimes Jenny and I make up the trivia question just on the fly. Other times we talked about it earlier tonight, and I already forgot about it.
You already forgot
I am
what it was?
so tired. You don't forget what it was.
No, I remembered what it was.
Okay, so you can ask.
Okay.
All right, here we go. For the apron.
For the apron.
For the apron.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it again. For the apron.
Okay, for the apron. The question is, what? The question is, what was it that I was interested in that I contacted Miss Pauletta for the first time?
Oh, if you guys get that, you are paying attention. See, I would never get it. Because I don't ever pay attention.
Yeah, because he clearly didn't know I'd contacted her.
Right, exactly. Oh. Hey, Bumblebee's here. All right. Sure.
Kayla Brooke, Mommy and Me apron.
Kayla Brooke. Woohoo!
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I just felt like dancing.
So contact us with that name. Well, I'm assuming that's your real name too. But with your YouTube name, message us on YouTube, and then we'll converse probably through email because YouTube messaging is awful. And to get your address from you, and some point in time, I'll get it in the mail.
And if you go over to Miss Pauletta's Facebook page and you like it right now, it's free to like right now. So go do it. It is free to like right now. Go do it.
That's right.
Go like her page. It's free.
It's free.
So that's awesome. Who was that? Kayla what?
Kayla Brooke.
Kayla Brooke. All right. Yay! I see. She just said yay. Willow Creek, you're right. In fact, we are thoroughly convinced that people have messaged us, and I've gotten a little bit worse about it. I used to message back probably within 6 to 10 hours, and now it's a day or two sometimes.
It's tough.
But we are fully convinced not everybody gets our responses, and I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a technology person, but I saw that
it does. Willow Creek, YouTube eats the messages.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say that about Facebook sometimes. I'll message my sister and it won't go through, and I'm like, oh darn, Facebook, it ate my message. But
It says happy wearing.
Keeping It Dutch had asked.
Did I say hi to Keeping It Dutch? How you doing, Keeping It Dutch?
But he asked if we'd done maple yet, or if it was too early. It is too early.
Way too early.
But we do gotta start planning it, because we always end up like rushing around like mad people trying to get everything, because we're like, oh, it's season time. But it's usually like in February that we start tapping.
February-ish, yeah, start tapping, yeah.
Yeah.
And then last year, being a novice and all that good stuff, I let about almost 100 gallons go to waste.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it would spoil that fast. And we had a couple pretty warm days. We had a ton of really super cold days, but a couple warm days.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was going to spoil that fast, and it spoiled. That will not happen this year. I don't care if I got to go to work with 2 hours of sleep. I'll be out there boiling sap nonstop.
Thank you, Shay.
We will be starting that. I think you're right. February-ish. End of February.
February is when we usually start. So, but we usually, like, the day of, we're running around trying to find supplies and pick up buckets and everything like that. So I think we're going to, hopefully, January, have a game plan and everything set.
Since when do we have game plans?
I know, right? Hey, new year, trying to be optimistic here.
All right.
We don't really plan on selling it because we're kind of like syrup hogs. And usually...
That's right, Mark Jones. 2 gallons of syrup wasted.
Yeah. And usually what we get doesn't last...
In theory, possibly 2.5 gallons.
Doesn't last our family a year.
Right.
So,
if we could actually get 2 gallons, that could last us.
that could.
But what's really awesome is Jenny hasn't bought syrup.
I did once because Faith's friends were
But it was
coming
all
over.
naturally, locally farmed.
It was local,
Yeah.
100% pure.
But
yes.
we've been putting jellies and honey and other stuff on pancakes.
Yep.
And guess what?
We
The
eat them.
kids are devouring them. No complaints. Jenny is
in the homeschool
school mode.
For game. I have to be like. It's very easy. It's very easy for between homeschooling and homesteading and just everyday, doctor's appointments.
Right.
And it's very easy to lose track and to suddenly be swarmed with this massive pile of stuff that you have to do. And with homesteading, as all of you know, like, there's seasons to do stuff. There's times to do it. And that time, you don't have an indefinite amount of time. Winter's here. We've got to get the rest of the stuff that's outside, inside. And then before we know it, winter's going to be gone and we need to be ready for spring. So we gotta get better with our game plan.
Keeping It Dutch says, I want to make bacon like you guys did. If you saw our video, which I guess that means you did, it was pretty salty. Not exactly, but I followed Deep South Homestead has, I want to say 3 or 4 or more videos on making bacon.
Yeah.
And that was kind of what I loosely went by and also kind of did my own thing. The next 2 things I'm going to try is one of the pigs that we got back from the butcher. I asked for all the pork belly just fresh, not smoked, not nothing. Jenny's over here having a heart attack right now. And I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna try the EQ method, and also our butcher says all he does is smoke it. So I'm going to take 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds and just smoke it and see how that comes out. But also, good night. Oh,
Freedom Homestead. We didn't know you
I
were
didn't
here.
know
I'm
you
so
were
sorry.
here. Dang. We were just watching Freedom Homestead's live show. It was that Monday night?
Yes. And then Tuesday,
And that was a
I
good
made
night.
potato soup.
That's right. Freedom Homestead.
Because
Tuesday night she
you
made potato soup.
mentioned it,
Yep.
and I was like, oh, that's what we're having. It was so good. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just kicked you.
Mike has confirmed recipes. Just email if you want. Yeah, that's cool. I saw the Mike thing and I was like, oh. But yes, part-time perm is Mike. But anyway, so I'm going to do just the smoking, just like my butcher supposedly does. We'll see how that comes out. That's going to be kind of hard to mess up, but it is me. And then a lot of the in our group, Pratt Family Homestead Friends on Facebook, we've had a lot of bacon discussion, and there's different percentages that you can play with that EQ method, and different percentages of salt. Anyways, I'm going to play with it all. And I guarantee no matter what, Jenny's probably going to eat it because it's bacon.
It's bacon. That's right.
But
Keeping It Dutch says use your maple syrup on the belly too, and that's
yes, we did.
Yeah,
yeah.
Maple syrup was one of them, and then the black pepper was the other one.
That's right.
And they're both really good. I mean, they were salty, but so what I have done with some of it is use it in like baking. So I
Good night,
I made
Pia.
I think it's Pia.
Pia.
What did I make? Oh, I made the maple bacon muffins, and I crumbled it up in it. It was really good.
Well, it had bacon in it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was really good anyway.
Okay, hey, check it out.
What?
Okay, here comes another joke from the group. Jessica Perez from our Pratt Family Homestead's Friends Facebook group. Please go join the group. We are over 400 people now.
We are. And it was crazy. I'll have to tell y'all my story.
Okay, we'll do this.
Yeah, do the joke first.
What day do potatoes hate the most? Let's hear it. I know you guys got this one. Yes, part-time permies, I agree.
Ooh, that was loud.
Oh, sorry. Yes, part-time permies, I agree.
I'm gonna
like sneeze.
One ear muff.
Cover your ears. When I sneeze, it goes.
Drum roll.
Okay, I think I beat it. I think I beat the sneeze.
That's gonna turn into a kid's game one time. Is beat the sneeze, and it's gonna be like this nose that blows boogers out of his eye.
Everybody's right. It was Friday.
Yes, Friday.
There we go. All right, should we do another one of those?
We can.
Look at the light. I think she was setting me up for failure. Look at the light would make me sneeze.
It'll make you blind and sneeze.
Let's see. I don't know what that one came from. Oh.
What do you mean? It's funny. I haven't seen. It's okay. This is what it says. I haven't seen the new movie The Tractor yet, but I've seen the trailer.
All right, I get it. I was a little slow on that one, but I get it. Thank you, Jessica Perez. I get it. Whew. Bonne said, yep. Hey, Josh. All right. Let's see. What's another one? Okay? This is Jeff L. Trigg.
Willow Creek.
This is by Willow Creek. This is Bobblehead Homestead. Jeff L. Trigg. What's green? Has 4 legs, and if it fell out of a tree on top of you, it would kill you.
My Little Homestead. I'm Jessica Perez.
My Little Homestead. Oh,
that's So she's in here like.
All right. I honestly have a hard time keeping track of all of that. Because like when you join a Facebook group, you can't join as your Facebook page.
Right. And
so putting names to channels and Instagrams and you guys know me, I am lost.
Well, when we had the Hootenanny
1870s Homestead, that's right, a pool table.
Yes. Well, like for instance, that 1870s Homestead, I knew everybody's YouTube name. Mm-hmm. So when they introduce themselves with their real name, I'm looking at them going, yeah, I'm not going to remember that. I know.
Well, yeah, but they're not even on YouTube.
Well, no, but I knew them from Instagram.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And so I could look at them and say, okay, that's 1870s Homestead. But what are their real names?
Right.
I was so bad at remembering the real names.
Yeah.
I finally was getting some of them by the end of the day.
Bobblehead Homestead is almost 500 subs. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I think, is he in here?
I don't think he is.
I haven't seen him.
Mm-mm. Oh, well, here, I'll
look.
But
I think...
he'd be yelling pigs if he was in here.
That's right. I think he made his first video with our contest back in March or whatever, our 1-year anniversary contest. He made his first video, and then Dan at the Grass-Fed Homestead, awesome channel. Go check that out. Dan's a good friend. Dan egged him on to because he was Peoria, dude.
Yeah.
And Dan egged him on to start doing or didn't egg him on, but encouraged him to
like a homestead review.
Yeah, so he started doing homestead reviews, and now he's doing his own homestead videos. That's just so cool.
And he just bought his first homestead and just moved, and so and he has
Mountain Mama, how you doing?
He has horses for neighbors in like 68 degrees.
Yes, he keeps telling you this. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, let's not even talk about how long it took for Mike to remember how to say Nunda.
Nunda? Nunda. In fact,
In
fact, you have to go to Bonne, Terre, Homestead Friends Facebook group and read the pinned post. It's pretty much geared to me, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's too funny. In fact, I commented on that post not too long ago, and I said, Nunda, every time I come to this group, I read this post again and start laughing.
You do, yeah. He gets a kick out of it for whatever reason. Yeah, Nunda and monetary. That's right. That's what he kept saying. That was hilarious.
Oh.
No, I'm so confused.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay, Amanda Beal has a joke. Everyone seems to like my dad's favorite joke. Does the deer have any dough? That's the question.
Were you reading that as does?
I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Does the deer.
Does the deer. Does the deer have any dough? The answer is yeah. $2. That's Amanda Beal. Fundamental Home. Check them out.
Does the deer.
Does the deer? Does the deer?
That's funny.
Poor Mike. Okay.
That one's a cute one, especially very fitting for them too.
So this is Leslie Laws Fox. This is Scratch Made Homestead. This is Tanner's Pecans and Candies, right? What?
Amanda says that's the only joke she knows.
Oh.
Is that one from her dad?
That's funny. All right, so this is Scratch Made Homestead. This is Tanner's Pecan and Candies. Woo! What did the one nut chasing the pecan say? Eagerly anticipating an answer.
I'm just trying to stop
What
laughing.
did the one nut chasing the pecan say? Go ahead, Jenny. Do you want to say it or you want me? No, you can.
Are you sure? I think it'd be funny to hear you say it tonight.
Deep South is back.
That's right, Backyard Eden. I'm a cashew.
I'm gonna catch you. Whoop whoop. Is Scratchmate still here?
I don't know if they are or not. Oh, Bumblebee Junction. How's it going? Thank you, Tim. Yeah, come back next week. We keep on with this comedy hour.
I was just saying, it's our group. It's Pratt Family Homestead Friends on Facebook that's giving us this material because I can't come up with this on my own.
No, I'm not thinking.
Let's see.
I don't think they are.
What do elves learn in school? What do elves learn in school? What else are we going to talk about today, too? Because it's already 10 minutes to 10.
There we go. Man, that takes a long time.
What do elves learn in school?
We'll go back to the folder. I don't know. Did we have anything else?
Well, I kind of got to share. I got to share this. Oh yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
Are we getting nothing? Night, Brom. Hey, I'm glad you like the pickled eggs. All right, here's the deal.
What?
The alphabet.
The alphabet.
What else would it be? Of course, it's the alphabet.
I
The
don't know.
alphabet.
I'm so bad with jokes.
All right. Let's see. So what were we talking about? Maybe possibly looking at here. Do we have more Christmas? Let's do
oh
one
yeah,
more
we did.
Okay. We'll do a couple more Christmas because we promised people in the group we'd put their pictures in here. What's that one say?
One of our wedding presents from a high school classmate started a long-running tradition of searching for meaningful ornaments to mark something significant each year. Ern is crazy good at this because he starts early. That man loves Christmas. That's
Whoop, whoop.
awesome. That's super cute.
Mail letters to Santa in the Mason, Michigan town square.
Oh yeah, and then the giant
Boom!
Giant Santa. He's massive. He's this huge Santa. And yeah, there's this mailbox. You walk up the steps. And you
I don't know if you noticed, but you can see a kid under there.
Yeah.
I can't zoom in. I can't zoom in on this one. Can I?
I don't. But there he is. That Santa Like, it was there my whole
Does it
life.
really show up? It does.
Yeah. It was there. I remember going to that Santa.
That's the area Jenny grew up in.
Yeah. From the time that we moved up that way.
Right. Did we show this one? Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, everybody was saying cute stockings.
Let's see. Jenny and I are both whooped. We had the kids pick up black walnuts this week.
Finally got all those out of the yard. That was nice.
And they did a really good job.
Yeah. So those are auger covers that we filled. They hold a lot. We filled, like, and I mean filled, 4, from the one that's on the back of the tractor right there, 4 feed bags. I'm not sure we could put anything else in those bags.
Right.
4 feed bags just from one of them. And then we refilled that one and filled the one in the background there. Way over full, like overflowing full. So we'll probably get 5 bags worth out of each of those.
And we already have 4 or 5 bags.
Yeah, so I mean, that's
our first year here. We didn't process nearly this many.
No.
So I might end up. I hate to say throwing them away, but we still have some black walnuts in the freezer from our first year, shelled and everything already. Yeah. We got none last year, and then we got what I think is a huge crop. We had so many walnuts that branches that looked healthy were breaking.
Yeah, they were so heavy that we had I think 5 decent sized branches.
And we had some unhealthy branches breaking as well. But there was a couple branches, they looked pretty healthy, and they were breaking under the weight of the walnuts. I mean, way up, more than I could get up there and do anything about.
That 1870s Homestead City, I tried cracking some. Sorry, some things are just not worth it. He would spend, it's like therapy for him almost.
It is.
He enjoyed sitting there, and we would all do it for a little bit, and then I'm like, I'm done.
So,
it's a lot of work.
I really can't wait to make a video on this because a lot of people are probably gonna laugh at me, but a lot of people keep recommending these black walnut crackers you can find on Amazon, and I love them. They look great, but they look very slow.
Yeah, they do.
And got all right, and then all right, and then there's another one that you can buy that somebody suggested, and it's it basically I think kind of reminded me of like an angle grinder almost with a cutting disc on it, and you and that seemed very time consuming. What I do is I get some hardware cloth like you make a rabbit cage out of.
Yep.
Lay it over top of it, hammer.
It's so loud.
But I don't do it super hard, so I'm not smashing it.
Yeah, it's just
enough to break them apart, and then I collect all that up, and then I think I sift it through that hardware cloth.
And then
something smaller. Oh no, I had a coffee can with holes screwed in the bottom, and all the really small stuff I didn't even worry about. The bigger stuff, put it in a 5-gallon bucket, go sit at the table, dump it out, and me and the kids and Jenny just start talking and sorting, and I mean, in no time though, we would have 4, 5, 6 cups of walnuts in no time.
Yeah. Cindy, we do drive over them. In fact, the driveway has not been cleaned up yet. This is just what's out of the grass.
Yeah.
All of them in the driveway just sunk. They just squish. Like, they don't break. They just squish. Especially because we get like a lot of rain, and then they squish, and then it dries, so they're just like stuck in there. So
I do not have a drill press.
Nope.
We did part-time what? What did 1870s do part-time?
Run over them in the driveway.
Oh yeah. Just drive over, fill a feedback about halfway closed, and drive over them. Oh yeah, I'll give that a shot too. Yep. But basically, kind of the same thing though.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be able to squish into the ground that way.
I was going to say that, and I could actually run over them on the paved part by the workshop. I could even run over them in the big commercial barn.
That's true, yeah. I don't want a cement driveway. I like our dirt driveway. We just need more rocks.
Did somebody say get a cement?
Yeah, partner said need a cement driveway.
And I'm not paying to cement it.
No, we made a cement pad at our old house for our 5th wheel to park on. Never again.
Never say never, but
never.
I'm not. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. We got a lot of driveway, and it's not like we're far off the road. It's a horseshoe, and it's a lot of driveway.
It's a lot of driveway. That we got the tree there, so it kind of grows. And
wait, Dutch has a hacking up a chicken with a chainsaw video.
Black walnut ice cream reminds me of my daddy. That's sweet.
We'll send you some black walnuts.
Let's at least be nice and shell them for her.
Oh no, I was gonna send them to Nunda. She could shell them and send them back. keep what, 10% for labor?
I actually don't care for the black walnuts themselves. I don't like the flavor of them, but
me and the kids like them. All the kids, I think.
No, TJ doesn't care for them either. But when you candy them,
yes,
then they're good.
When I candy them, well, it's sugar and maple syrup and everything. People love them.
They're great.
I can't figure out why, but they do. Any deer might
She said I need some therapy. Get a horse.
Come on up, Nunda.
Horse is good therapy.
Come on up. You could ride horses and crack walnuts.
There we go.
No deer today. And so, did I mention it last week what happened to the field? I probably did. But they put poo all over the field I was hunting in. And
then tilled it in.
And then tilled it in. And that's that farmer's field. And, he can do that. That's great. And I'm just extremely grateful that he let me hunt out there to begin with. And use his blind.
Yeah.
So he never even hunted on his property. Or not on this property.
Yeah, not on this
And I was able to get a buck this year out there. So, and it was my first buck. So I'm extremely grateful about that. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bummed that halfway through firearm season, he put a bunch of poo on his field and he tilled it all in. And
yeah.
I'm a little bummed about that, but I'm extremely grateful that he's given me a place to hunt to begin with. So.
And we got a deer from it. So,
right.
I mean, it's better than last year where we
2 years I
only saw deer on the times that you were not out there.
Right. So. Exactly. All right. Oh, we were talking about mice still?
No, I think somebody
need a good Mauser cat.
Yeah, I think somebody brought it up, but
bacon and ice cream?
Kind of sort of bitter-ish. Oh yeah, bacon and ice cream. That'd probably be really good.
What wouldn't you like bacon? Can you name something you would not like bacon in?
I don't like bacon and chocolate. I don't like bacon and chocolate. But I think that's the only thing.
I really like the black walnuts. I see some different opinions on that. Me personally, I really like them. But yeah, that's me. I mean, there's not much I don't like.
That's true.
Jenny cooks. She puts it from me. She says, "Is it good?" And I'm like, "Yep." Next day, is it good? Yep. And don't get me wrong, it is good. But all right, what else we got? Oh, I was kind of having fun with this. Oh, well, we were talking about it. There's the field looking out the hunting blind, the farmer's hunting blind looking out into his field. And when I walked out there today, oh my gosh, what a workout that was.
It was leg day.
Oh, leg. I am gonna feel that in the morning. And then as it was, and here's the backside. See, that's the nice thing is the backside is still woods, and there's a trail back in there actually that is strikeable with the shotgun. So, but walking back, you have to walk through this field to get to the blind. Oh my gosh, I am going to feel that. And then it rained for 2 hours while I was out there. So coming out, I had 10 pounds of mud on my big fat winter boots. Oh my gosh.
I was like, you want me to saddle the horse and come pick you up? He's like, no, he'll hurt himself. I was like, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh my
That would be
goodness.
our luck.
Oh well, this is the other fun thing I started. I never really done this before, but we put a celery in a cup of water and it's going like crazy. In fact, it's
twice the size now.
Yeah, if not three. Yeah, at least twice the size now in no time.
It's kind of cool. The kids find it fascinating.
Yeah, the kids are getting a really big kick out of that. I've never done that before, but what else? We got lots of Jenny. Oh, go get it, baby. Jenny's on board with fermenting.
Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good.
You guys heard that, right? What? Say what? I asked her to go get it because I'm kind of trapped between the tree and the table and the fireplace. But I've been making those mixed veggies, and Jenny was like, "Hey, I really like the broccoli in that mixed veggies. Why don't you just make one full of broccoli?" And I was like, "What? All right,
I
cool."
do. I steal all the broccoli out.
She does, and I did put red pepper flakes. So I've been finding in about a 1 quart jar. This is a 2 quart jar if you can't tell. But in a 1 quart jar, about a 1/4 tablespoon of red pepper flakes is about what we really like for spiciness. I can handle a lot more. In fact, I like having a lot more. Talk about clearing out my sinuses. Holy cow. But for
I want to eat some.
For overall
So good.
family, about a 1/4 tablespoon red pepper flakes per 1 quart.
You're staring at us like, can we give Jenny a high five for finally liking vegetables? Yeah. See, I like some, but I'm not a huge fan. But like with this, everything ends up tasting the same. It tastes like the brine that's in it. So like your peppers, they don't taste like peppers. They taste like the brine. So
Right.
I'll eat the peppers. I'll eat the cauliflower, but I don't really want to. But I eat the carrots. I eat the broccoli. I won't eat the radishes. But yeah, that stuff is so good.
Kayla, this fermenting, there's no vinegar.
Nope.
It's just a saltwater brine, and then you add whatever flavoring you want. For instance, in this,
Oh, it's heavy.
I used for this the amount of water in here is a quart, and the rest is vegetables. But the water's filled all the way up. So in that quart, I used just over 2 tablespoons of salt, sea salt, in water, and then I added a whole bunch of peppercorn, the red pepper flakes I talked about, garlic.
Fermented garlic.
Oh yeah, I added fermented.
Fermented
I added
garlic.
fermented garlic in here, but you could just put regular garlic. And then I packed it full of broccoli and carrots, and even broccoli stems. And in 5 days, this is ready, and we're loving it.
And we currently have.
Oh, it even smells. Look at. You can tell it's
Smells.
fermenting.
Because it's.
This is
puffed
those
up.
mason tops. You can. I don't know if you guys can really tell.
Yeah.
But can you
puffed
tell
up.
it's puffed up, and when enough pressure builds out, it'll come out a pinhole up here, and it keeps it from molding.
That was a bad idea. We currently have like the fermenting gurus in the house, off grid with Doug and Stacy.
Off grid with Doug and Stacy.
And we found the mason tops through them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know this for a fact. I haven't ordered in a while, but you can probably still get a discount using the off grid code for off grid with Doug and Stacy
At the mason tops. Yeah.
at Mason Tops. Yep.
Those things are pretty cool. But yeah, I was playing around with it, and Mike was trying to open one of the jars, and I was like, well, I'll just do this. And I squeezed it and pushed down, and it sprayed out. I was like, don't do that.
Hey, Kayla, and probably, I said this last week too, but I've got a bunch of video footage. I'm going to put out a video on this. You should just try it. It kind of, she's asking what's it taste like. I mean, it almost... kind of tasted like a salted vegetable almost. I mean, it's and then you add the peppercorn and the garlic and the red pepper flakes.
If you have red pepper flakes, you get heat. You don't get like burn your mouth off spicy or anything. I mean, if you put way too much.
If you put the amount I like in, yes, it's burn your tongue off.
But you do get some heat. But yeah, it's just like I don't even know. It's just like a salty vegetable. Yeah, you do get a salt. Oh, and there's dill. I don't know if you mentioned.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I put dill in there.
So you get like a little bit. You get some of the salt. You get some of the dill. But you don't get. It's not a sour taste. It's not sweet. It's not tart. It's not bitter. It's just
but you can flavor how you want.
Really
I've been putting dill in there, but you don't have to. I mean, you don't have. There's a lot of people that can answer this question about what it tastes like probably a lot better than I can. But I'm with you actually, Kayla, on the Kayla, right? That's her name?
Yeah.
I'm not real big on the vinegary taste either. That's probably why I like doing this fermenting, because it's not vinegar. But like pickling stuff and all that, I usually use a lot less vinegar than what a recipe actually calls for. Even like my pickled eggs, most recipes for pickled eggs call for, I believe it's all vinegar. But I've reduced that down to half water, half vinegar. Because none of us like that much vinegar taste at all.
No, we don't.
But give it a shot. There's a lot of great resources out there for the fermenting, and Doug and Stacy could probably do a spiel real quick, or a lot of people in here probably could, about all the good probiotics and how good it is for your gut.
Yeah. Yeah, they're way more knowledgeable on it than we are.
Yeah.
We're just having fun experimenting, and he actually made something I'll eat. So I keep making him remake it. I'm like, we need more veggies. The kids ask for it all the time.
Yeah,
they devour it.
And then, sauerkraut is fermenting.
Yeah, I like that.
And the kids are loving sauerkraut. We're still fermenting cabbage from our garden.
Mm-hmm.
Part-time Purring says half vinegar, half water is the normal.
Great for your gut, great for your butt.
Part-time spermie, a lot of recipes that I initially found called for all vinegar, and that was not me right there whatsoever.
The Bettons sold their house.
Yeah!
That's awesome! Congratulations! They are looking to move to Western North Carolina. That is awesome.
That is awesome. Congrats, guys. Hey, that reminds me. I told Homestead Dad that I would mention it if I remembered, which I just remembered. But Homestead Dad here on YouTube, homesteaddad.com on Facebook. He has some American guinea hog piglets for sale here in Michigan. If you're interested, go contact him.
Yes.
But that is awesome, Bettons.
That is awesome.
That's awesome. You heard it here first. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't been on social media
I
today.
heard it from her first.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, and the Bettons have also, I want to say, recently started their YouTube channel,
Yes.
September-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go check them out too. Great people. We just went and had lunch with them a couple weekends ago. Oh, I've checked that out, Part-Time Permies. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
All right.
Should
It
be
is.
closing by the 30th and moving the first week of January. That is a cold time
But
to
wait a
be
minute.
moving.
Well, where are you moving to?
They gotta find a place. They're just gonna start moving.
I think I heard you say, does anybody know of a place for sale? But you are moving.
Well, yeah.
Keeping it Dutch, Homestead Dad is a great guy. And we got to hang out with him at the Hoot Nanny that we had and got to know him a lot better.
Yes.
And he is he's a really cool, really legit dude.
Yep, started in September. That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
That's awesome.
All right. It's after 10.
It's after 10.
Jenny's got to make some cheesecake.
What?
Huh?
I can't.
Why?
I told you I can't make cheesecake. Our ducks and chickens.
They're on strike.
No eggs. None.
We're doing some
We
things
have-
to amend that. We realize it's going to take a little bit for them to catch up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's like we're amending the soil, but we're amending the ducks and chickens.
They better start laying because this is a joke.
They all just
They all
quit
stopped
at the same time.
Yeah, so it's obviously something. We don't know if it was because we started culling the flock and making changes, and then we threw the babies in there.
Right.
And
Yeah,
so we
that
don't
was
know
all-
if
yeah.
that was just too much, that they were all like, oh, no, we're on strike. These humans are messing with us again. So, can't make a cheesecake without the eggs. And I am not buying eggs.
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. I put that picture in our group the other day. Taking a picture of the egg section.
Yeah.
Was that in our group?
It was, yeah.
Pratt
And we were
Family
like,
Homestead
isn't it
Friends.
weird that we don't have to shop here and well, they don't
well,
start
we
laying.
are out of eggs right now. That's right, off grid. Doug and Stacy, that's right. That's what we originally did, which I think Jenny's alluding to that possibly stressed them out. Is we culled
15 of them.
50, yeah, and we're down to.
We have 11. I mean, we've got like 5 little babies, but I mean,
So
they're
that's
like,
16.
They're this big. They're not eating size yet, at least not for us. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Be like kind of eating a squirrel egg.
Oh, no, I've done that. So, they've got a little bit of a pardon for right now. So, but half of what we have are to go to a friend because they're supposed to be egg layers. And they want some egg layers, and we wanted to downsize our flock, so we kept those for them. But, like, right now, ain't nobody laying no eggs.
This is, and then, like Jenny said, we moved the babies in, we culled, what else? Whatever.
Well, then we hit a cold snap,
and then
too.
we hit a little
so,
cold
I mean,
snap.
like, now we're...
But our ducks are, I'll say, purebred ducks, and our mix of those purebreds have always been 100% reliable, laying eggs every single day, and kapoom, they stopped.
It just stopped.
Along with the chickens.
Yeah.
Everybody just stopped.
Yep. Ours quit laying, too.
All right.
To get half a dozen a day, that'd be nice. My ducks are going strong, get 10 to 11 a day. So
Well, we got how many hens?
8 duck hens.
8 duck. Is it a duck hen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nunda says that all her hens molted at the same time and no eggs. And we did have a really hard molting. I mean, there's feathers everywhere. Inside, outside, in the feed stall where they don't even go. I mean, like, there's feathers everywhere. And so that probably contributed.
Yeah.
I think that hit all about the same time, too, because we have one duck hen. The poor thing, one hen, she is a mess when she molts. I mean, she looks...
A duck hen?
Yeah, she looks sick. It comes off, like, in patches.
How have you never noticed that?
You didn't know... I don't know how you didn't notice. She is a disaster. But she ends up evening out, and now she has a beautiful coat again. Beautiful.
Did you say
feathers.
she what?
She has a beautiful coat.
Oh,
again.
she evens out?
She evens
I
out.
thought you said she has a good evening out, and then she... I was like, what?
Yeah, then she buys a beautiful coat.
She's out on a date. She does great. She starts laying eggs.
No, she evens out. So she's all healthy and beautiful looking again. And I actually took pictures of them with my good camera earlier. But yeah, she does, the poor thing. She just looks so sick.
Scott Clark, taste difference in the eggs. I don't notice a whole bunch. I mean, especially if you're frying an egg, let's face it, you're going to fry it in bacon grease, lard, butter, oil, whatever. You're going to salt, pepper it, whatever. It's going to taste the same to me. That's my opinion. But what is different is that texture of that duck egg is awesome.
Oh, yeah. That is a huge difference.
And I've heard, I don't know, we've talked about this before, but I don't know the answer. Isn't that just normal? But a lot of people say duck eggs are a lot better to bake with.
Yeah. I prefer to bake with them. I think, especially for like cakes and cupcakes, it leaves the cake like, it doesn't turn dry and crumbly. It actually holds together and it's a moist cake. And for TJ's birthday party last year, we did a surprise 10-year birthday party and invited a bunch of his friends over. And he had one friend that does not eat cake. He does not like cake because it's always dry and crumbly and he doesn't like it. And I made jumbo cupcakes for him, and he went home, and that is all he could talk about.
That Andrew?
That was Andrew.
Yeah.
All he could talk about to his mom was how awesome the cupcake was. And it was because I used duck eggs. That's the only difference that there was that I used duck eggs. And so she even messaged me. She's like, you got to tell me what it is that you do because Andrew will not stop talking about this cupcake.
So when
bake with duck eggs.
It's like if you were to talk about the creamier yolks, I see a lot of people are agreeing with that right there. If you hard boil a chicken egg and hard boil a duck egg, to me a chicken egg, that yolk gets kind of crumbly and dry very easily.
Yeah.
Very easily. That duck egg stays nice and kind of creamy.
It does.
And that's how it is even when you like fry the egg or whatever else. That yolk on that duck egg just stays really nice. And I saw somebody said they believe that duck eggs have more of a buttery taste.
Yeah, Papa's Hobby Homestead.
Oh, okay. Well, I love butter, so.
But I do.
Little butteraholic.
We will throw this out there. Some people, not knowing it, have severe allergies to duck eggs.
Somebody in our group.
Yeah, and so they tried a duck egg and had a severe allergy, and even somebody that your dad and Doris knows had a severe allergic reaction to eating a duck egg.
Yeah, my dad said this guy ate chicken eggs all his life.
No problems.
He decided to try a duck egg, and I think they even had to call an ambulance.
Yeah, they did.
He had a severe
reaction. So if you decide to try one for the first time, maybe just take a little bit.
But it goes in reverse also. Andrew.
Our Andrew
is allergic to chicken eggs.
Yep.
Not severely, not whatever, but
he's fine with duck
eggs.
But it just...
So whenever we're passing out duck eggs to people, we make sure we tell them, just so you know, there are people that have allergic reactions to duck eggs. Generally speaking, I think most people would know about if they had a severe reaction to chicken eggs by now.
Right.
But yeah, so that's just weird. We found that kind of interesting.
Yeah. So just something to keep in mind.
The duck eggs have a higher fat content. That makes a lot of sense, Backyard Eden. All right. It is 10:15. We're running on no sleep. I got social media stuff to catch up. I have not been like really in our group in a couple days, 2 or 3 days. And that's bugging me because I like to pay attention to the people that are participating in our group, and I haven't been paying attention for a couple days.
No.
So I'm going to go get caught up on that after this. Oh, wait, you're not in our group? Well, where's it at, baby? Where's it?
I don't know. You should have been on top of that.
There we go. I should have been. Pratt Family Homestead Friends.
Oh.
Go check it out. We try to stay pretty active in there. We are up to 409 members. That is, to me, I got, to me, I'm kind of shocked by that. It seems, I mean, it's not like it blew up overnight or nothing, but it seems like steady, relatively rapid growth.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
Really, and the whole point of the group is for you guys to share with us what you're doing.
Yes. Yeah. I think it's fun.
I've been talking too much.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
All right.
Yes, it always takes Mike 20 minutes to say goodnight. Yes, I will get to crochet videos. I have 2 that I want to get to. Hopefully.
Well, I thought we were saying goodnight.
Hopefully. Next week I can start recording. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
I actually bug her to do those videos too. Because I don't bug her, no pressure or nothing. But her crochet videos seem to be very popular. I don't know about total views and all that, but if there's any videos that people talk more about, it's probably the crochet videos. I mean, we have our popular videos with the most views, and it's not the crochet videos.
No.
But the videos that get talked about, like in, is
we get
probably,
emails about it.
Yeah, it's probably the crochet videos.
So. Yeah, so I think a canned chicken giveaway when we reach 500.
When you reach 500, what?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. 500 in the group.
In the group.
Yep. Brenda's in the group.
I think we're going to keep our canned chicken.
Jenny's been using it. Good night, guys.
We'll talk to you.
She has been using it.
I have been using it. Oh, I think we're down like 5 or 6 jars now.
Yes, Nunda, that's awesome. In fact, we just got an email. I want to say this real quick. We just got an email from a lady that actually lives in our area. Her dad lives in Prattville, which is about 40 minutes south of us. It's almost to the Ohio border, I believe.
I think something like that.
And her dad gets all their feed from the same feed mill that we go to, the Pittsford feed mill that we've had in some videos and stuff. And anyways, she said that she has tried crocheting so many different times and can never get it. She watched Jenny's videos and she's off crocheting.
Yeah.
High five, babe.
Thanks.
All right.
Kayla, if you want to learn, there is a lot more that you can do with crochet than you can with knitting. I am a beginner knitter, but like the possibilities are endless with crochet, and with knitting it's harder, and yeah, crocheting's fun. That's my 2 cents.
Thank you, Nunda. That's very nice.
Thank you.
Nunda's a rock star. Check out her group, Bonne Terre Homestead Friends, on Facebook.
As of right now, Kayla, a crochet class is kind of on the back burner for the conference. We are teaching a class, but it's about sustainable meats on the homestead. Stop it. But
I'm still trying to figure out what Jenny's going to talk about.
If we, and we'll talk about piggy bees. If we, when classes and everything finish getting lined up, if there is room for a crochet class, then we are discussing about possibly doing one. But as of right now, there isn't one that's set in stone. But we'll see.
Oh, I didn't know there was one on a possible back burner.
Yeah, it's a possible back burner. We'll see. Are you good?
I haven't really said too much here.
Are you good?
I haven't said too much.
Because you just want to say this real quick.
Oh! Nope.
Okay. Say goodnight.
Good night.
We'll see you guys later.